In this video, we will see an indirect consultant in stage 4 of their training, consulting for the first time with a direct consultee who is an experienced second grade teacher. They are both of different cultural backgrounds. Let's watch as the consultant navigates the cultural differences as well as the differences in communication style.
Ms. Palacios, thank you so much for meeting with me to talk about Raul. I know you're really busy, so I really appreciate taking this time so I can kind of get to know Raul a little bit better and know what's happening in the classroom so that we can really try to figure out what's happening so that we can support him the best we can. So I know I heard that Raul, well, I've heard a couple things that he's kind of pushing the other kids. I heard some kind of bullying behavior. I know that's really disruptive in the classroom. And I just wanted to know, could you describe to me what's happening in the classroom?
Wait, what was the question? What's happening in the classroom?
Yeah, what behavior is happening in the classroom?
So, he's very impulsive and he doesn't do his work.
Okay. So I'm hearing that he's really impulsive and he doesn't do his work. I'm wondering, could you describe that a little bit more? I know I heard a little bit about pushing. I know I heard some of the other kids coming to me and telling me that...
He just can't keep his hands to himself. He just will push anything or anyone. And he doesn't do his work, like I told you.
Okay, so he doesn't do his work. You know, I don't know if you know or if you've heard anything about what's been happening at home with Raul. I know that you've had a parent-teacher conference with with the parent, and I'm wondering, sometimes things at home can really be affecting a student, and I know this behavior wasn't happening last year. I'm wondering, did this start recently?
He had a couple questions in there. I'm trying to go back and remember. Mom didn't say anything during parent-teacher conference, so no, this has been going on all year.
In this scene, the consultant was taking a long time to explain their thought process before asking a question. The consultee got lost and did not understand what the consultant was looking for. Let's see how a consultant in stage 6 of the Consultee learning and development model can rephrase their questions in a more concise and direct manner.
So, Mrs. Palacios, thank you so much for meeting with me. I know you're very busy, don't have a lot of time. So, I really want to get a picture of Raul's behavior. Could you tell me what's been happening as far as behavior in the classroom?
So in class, he's often impulsive and he doesn't finish his work. Those are the two main things that I have having a hard time with.
Okay, so he's impulsive and he doesn't finish his work. Could you tell me what impulsive looks like?
So impulsive, he brings toys to school, he plays with them all the time, and I take them away and he continues to play with them. And then he just doesn't complete his work. He just sits there and he'll go on the computer.
Okay, so he is bringing in toys and playing with them even though you tell him not to, and he is not completing his work. And when do you see this? Is there a time you see this happening most? Maybe during the day?
Every day, all day.
Every day? Okay.
It's like he has a limited supply of toys.
10 minutes later.
And I know that students sometimes when they're having trouble with the instruction, they might be more disinterested in the classroom and it might come off as inattentive, and sometimes it can manifest in this kind of bullying behavior. So I'm really wondering how he's doing in math, and maybe we can see if that's...
Here, I have his work sample.
This
was his worst quiz. I don't know what's happening. He answered one and then he left the classroom.
Yeah, so, I mean, if he's really having struggles with math...
Actually, here's his whole math folder.
Okay. So yeah, so like I was trying to say, if he's really struggling with math, and maybe that's coming off in his behavior.
It's like that all day.
Okay.
Here, the consultant was not reading the consultee's body language. The consultee was losing interest in the session and growing impatient with the consultant. The consultant was not responsive to her cues and continued to ramble. Let's see how a skilled consultant can read the body language of the consultee and adjust their response as necessary.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've gotten a lot of really great information. I do have some more questions that I want to ask you just to get a fuller picture of what's happening.
How much longer do we have? We've been talking for like 20 minutes and my class is going to come in right now.
Yeah, well, I feel like I know what the problem is, but I still really want to see when it's happening and
But I already
maybe,
told you.
yeah, well, I thought maybe if we explored that more, then we could see maybe what's causing it and how we could address it.
So we're not going to come up with a solution today?
Well,
I thought that's what we were going to do.
you see, consultation, we want to come up with a solution together, and to do that, we should really come up. I know you have a great understanding of what the problem is and what's been happening, but I really want to get that understanding too, so that we can come up with something together. And sometimes it takes a while. So I know you're busy right now. Maybe I can come back after school.
No, don't come in yet. Don't come in yet.
Maybe I can come back after school or tomorrow.
Well, I gotta go. Thank you.
Oh, okay, thanks.
In this situation, the consultant was not clear in the explanation of the consultation process, which resulted in the consultee being frustrated and impatient when a solution wasn't reached. Let's watch a skilled consultant address the consultee's need for an immediate solution and explain the need for further investigation to inform the intervention.
That we've been talking for a while and I've gotten some really great information, but I also know that your time's valuable and that your kids are coming in from recess soon, so I'll try to be a little more direct and concise.
I like that.
So what behavior would you like to see from Raul in the classroom?
Wow, that's a shocking question. Well, I would like to see him get along better with his peers and engage in more meaningful work in the class. I don't really want him to finish everything 100%, just to do more than what he's doing now, and to be able to talk to me if he needs a break or something.
Great. And what would be the first kind of sign that he's improving and going down that path?
Instead of playing with his toys or playing on the computer, maybe coming and talking to me instead, or
After some time, the consultant reaffirmed the teacher's limited time and used direct questions to guide solution-focused consultation. You can see the teacher appears more engaged in the consultation process.
Okay, my kids are coming in soon. How much longer is this going to take? We've been talking for like 20 minutes already.
Yeah, so, I think this is a good stopping point. We've covered a lot of information. I feel like I have a good understanding of what's happening. Would you be able to meet again tomorrow at the same time and we can begin?
Yeah, let's meet tomorrow at this time.
Okay, and we can begin coming up with an intervention to address the problem that's happening.
Oh, okay, good. I was starting to get worried because we didn't talk about anything today.
Well, definitely, now that we have a good understanding, we will come up with a great intervention to address what's happening.
Okay, perfect. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.